Hello. Yeah, we're doing some Dragon Ball Z Kararot. I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z in general, so I want to play it. Okay.
I hate this place! I'm hungry! I want to go home! Apples! I found apples! Yay! Huh? Wow! It's kind of bright! For nighttime, at least. Oh! It's the moon! Whoa! It's so big and round! This is the first time I've seen a full moon.
Hold on, what?
What the?
Wow. I forgot the damn fucking remote control again.
Kid's out of his mind. No use trying to reason with him at this point. Unbelievable. My attacks aren't doing anything.
Forgot all the remote controls.
What in the hell's going on? He's berserk! There won't be any Earth to protect if this keeps up!
We Saiyans release our true power whenever there's a full moon. Even chumps like you should know that.
That's right, the full moon!
Yeah, something happened yesterday at work and that. I don't know what's with these. There's two girls at work. One of them kind of like attacks me a little bit. Most times she says stuff and walks away. But the other one there, my God, I don't know what her problem was. Me and my bro were fucking, me and Mason,
Such a transformation in him. Must be
we're tearing shit up pretty good. We were doing the best we can. We actually did really good. We were just, rather busy, but they had an enormous amount of servers there. There should be servers there, and no one was making money.
Here's some clothes and a sword. I've got
Like-
my own training to get to, so you're on your own again.
There's like,
If you can somehow manage to survive the next 6 months. then
shit,
you will
there's
earn the
probably,
honor of being
how many servers
trained by
were
the
there?
great Piccolo.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You're gonna wish you'd never been born when I'm done with you.
5, I think 6. Yeah, 6 servers were there. Yeah, it was 6 servers. And like, So they were like sitting there. They were doing their job quite well. I mean, we were rather busy. That's just, they said, tips weren't really that good that day. And I'm like, okay, that shit happens. That's why you guys do get paid a paycheck, so it helps it out just a little bit. And I'm
so hungry. I'm gonna be hungry later if I only eat fruit. I could really go for some meat. Oh, something smells good.
But so at the end of my shift, she went out and
Myself some meat. I guess I could.
and she sat there. She was talking to my boy. I consider him a good friend now. He's pretty cool in that. And like, she was talking shit about me. I mean, more or less likely it was stupid shit. And she was sitting there like,
What the?
and she was telling him, about that he's changing. I'm like, I don't know who the hell you think you are to dictate anything, because you're a crackhead. You're literally, or someone that has a drug issue. And of course, as most dopers do, they sit there, I don't know what she takes. Ain't none of my fucking business what she takes. But her cycle of how her brain works, she's very aggressive up front with her words. And she thinks she does nothing wrong. And I'm like, excuse me? It's like, I'm like, woman, you're being ignorant. And you want me to sit here and just be like, oh, it's okay. I'll change because you want me to. That's your problem right there. That's why you date crackhead. That's why you like loser-ass dudes. Because you're trying to change them to fit your need. But I'm not your fucking boyfriend. I'm a damn coworker. So no, I'm not changing for your need. That's kind of one of the things I told her in that. And like, I'm spitting, after the okay, let me go back. After the conversation with Mason, that he came out, I was out. And he came back on that. And he was saying some stuff. And I went off on her. I'm like, excuse me? Like, so you really have to stop doing this. You really got to stop, saying that I'm lazy now when I know I'm not. You just keep on doing this stuff. And she's like pointing out really stupid shit. It's like, well, you didn't bust my tables. I don't have to constantly be busting your tables, woman. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm doing other things. There's other things more important to do than cater to you. And then she brought up that she has a heart condition. I'm like, okay, well, that sounds like a you problem than me problem. I'm like, why are you working in a place that you have to be active in like this when you have a fucking heart condition? Most people with heart conditions don't work. They don't work. And you're saying that you have congestive heart failure. How the fuck are you moving around, crackhead? I say crackhead because she's literally moving around like a crackhead. She's literally like running. She's like, I'm in a hurry. And she'll like literally like run the places. I'm like, what are you running for? I know what the problem is. She's aiming for this perfection way. And God knows you can't be perfection because, only him and his son are fucking perfection. And you're trying to aim for something because your mind is so delusionally ate up from all these years of doing whatever kind of drugs this person did. And so she keeps on attacking, and it kept on getting worse than that, I was telling her to fuck off. Like, I called her a bitch, called her a hoe, said leave me alone, stop fucking bothering me. And at the end of it, I got pissed off. I went past my DM, and I was talking to him. I was like, dude, you better do something about it. It's like, I'm going to slap the shit out of this woman. Basically, I'm going to throw down some really fucking ugly truth about her. That's basically what I mean when I say I'm going to slap the shit out of you. And, like, stop threatening me. And you get more threatening. And you try to push this narrative even more. I don't think the Bible ever stated I can't slap a disobedient woman I think it rightfully states that you can, just because they're disobedient towards man. I understand people hate that shit, blah, blah, blah. No, she's threatening me by any laws that we have in our own little bitch-ass human world that we call, life. You threaten anyone, I have a right to defend myself. Woman or not, I don't care. Why are you threatening me? Why are you getting in my fucking face? Why are you saying lies about me just because you want to fuel your fucking ego because you're a crackhead? And this is the third time I got into it with this woman. And this shit comes out of nowhere. I thought we had a good day. I was out there, I was helping them bust tables, and I was doing the best I could do over the circumstances I had to fucking wait. And there was one time, me and Mace were just sitting there chilling. We were sitting there chilling out there, we're just talking that, and she thinks she has the authority to constantly attacking us with these stupid terms. Well, you're not doing anything, there's always something to do. I'm like, dude, we're chilling out here. We worked for 3 hours fucking straight. We're just chilling. We're starting to slow down. People are waiting to get done. I'm not going to keep on working because some dumbasses want to say, when you sit here and talk your ass off and don't do nothing anyway. You show that you do stuff when you show it. And it's this type, it's like, you got to go. I'm sorry. If you're aggravating me, a person that's not a fucking lazy dude, a person that really lifts weights almost every day now, and sits there and walks to fucking work and walks back home and walks everywhere, I don't drive, and now you're throwing, my bro into it, because that's basically what she's been doing. And I told him, I'm just like, she's throwing us both into it. So at the end of the shift, that me and Mace were sitting outside and we're talking about it, I was still pissed. I'm like, and he was laughing, he's enjoying it, because, it was funny, because she was just so fucking stupid because of all fucking lies. And the stuff that she stated was just plain Jane just dumb, because you see me do what you tell me to do. That's the other thing I told her. So you told me to bust tables, I busted tables. You had one table to bust, and you told me to bust it, and you get mad at me. Oh, I never got mad at you. Yeah, you got mad at me. You say, you need to bust every table. You need to be out here 24/7. I'm like, no, I don't. Because I'm helping my dish. I'm helping my partner. You got all these other servers here. If you got issues, tell them about it. Say, hey, can you help me bust some tables? Don't attack my ass, because guess what? No one else does it but you. But just telling me, you're catering to yourself. Because I got issues. Well, good, crackhead. I know you got issues, but don't put them on me. You put them on your fucking damn self. Because when you're attacking someone that is doing their actual job like they're supposed to, because your fucking lazy ass doesn't want to at least try to do your fucking damn job, and all this bullshit saying that, we have to sit there and bust tables and shit. Yeah. You come back here and be fucking nice. There's no respect, just you have to do it. No, I don't. There has to be a fine line of respect. So at first, it was like that. At first, she came back. She said, I'll fill up the bus tubs. Can you carry them back for me? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't mind that, because you're still busting your tables. And that's what I was doing. I was out there and I was grabbing bus tubs up, but their lazy asses wouldn't even get the damn bus tubs to begin with. So I had to come up with all the bus tubs that I cleaned off, or to say me and Mason cleaned off, and I threw them out there and said, well, here's your bus tub tonight. And then, you can't win against emotions, so I did a big old prayer in that, because not that I'm frustrated, it's just, I guess I am frustrated, but it's more like irritation. It's like a little itch. Once you itch, it kind of goes away. Talk about that. And it was just cruelty on her part to demand so much when she don't have anything to demand with, other than sitting there and constantly barking orders. When you're a lonely, server that has enormous fucking psychological issues, and you got a lot of demons in that, and you're sitting there attacking me, which I know why she's doing it. She's attacking me because I'm more, positive and happy, and she don't like it, so that's what demons do. They want you to attack people that are more holy based. You know, I love myself. I want myself to be better, and she don't. And then she sits there and does this stuff. She's trying to make me lose my job. I've been all this crap and that. Another thing is, it's actually be quite the opposite. Because, you know, I told her multiple times, I was just like, hey, I'm like, if you don't notice this, and I told her, I'm like, I went from swing to morning shift so I can help you guys out, by the way. That's exactly why I did it. And I told her, I was like, I could have been on swing, and you would have had to deal with fucking other people that didn't even do their job at all, more or less right. And she had a dumbass look on her face, and she's trying to pull it off like, oh, well, no, I'm going to say all this stupid ass shit. I'm just like, you make it really obvious that you're just an idiot. And you're trying so hard to make it look like that you're the more dominant fucking species. I love these people. I love these psychologically messed up people. I would never think I'm more dominant. I think I'm better than people. Of course I do. Why not? But like, this person is literally assuming that she's the more dominant person. But she'll be barking orders at everybody. This is what emotions do to you guys. I ain't gonna lie, this is what emotions do to you. So when you have overturn of emotion, and I had it myself, you want to think that you're more dominating. The reason why people think that shit is because they want to believe something that they want so desperately to have, but they can't have it. And the reason why they can't have it is because they don't know how to get it in the first place. So they sit there and they struggle with it. And they push themselves to these limits. These limits literally hurt themselves. And then they keep on arguing about it until they get their right. And they know that they're wrong already. So they have to keep on making a bunch of crap up. And they'll point out everything you do wrong. Well, they do everything fucking wrong. And like, my DM heard all of that, and I told him, you know, and she was just like, you know, I was kind of like pacing around that because I was fucking furious. I was trying not to be a fucking brute and just literally just manhandle this fucking woman. Because I know that, you know, when it comes down to who I am, I know I'm very fucking ignorant and very physically ignorant because, you know, the stuff I did in my past and that. Just the training that my instinct starts kicking in. If anyone threatens me, no, I want to kick it in. And like at the end of it, I told her not to talk to me anymore. So just don't talk to me anymore because it seems like you have nothing nice to say. You just keep on doing this stuff and that. And you're making it worse for yourself because he heard everything. He was hearing how you were treating me and that. And he don't really respect her all much anyway because she's disrespectful towards him. I'm like, you know, as her heart rate was rising because she was getting upset with me because she was wrong. And like, I went into the sink room and that because I was just pacing around that. And then she finds something to get the whole entire day that she never got it. But at the end of the day, because I was there, she mocked me again because we have these little bowls, these little fruit bowls and that. And normally I don't throw them out there unless they actually call them out because they don't use them that much. And so she went out there, I was in between that, and she was like pushing on my back to move me out of the way. I mean, she wasn't rough, but like she was physically trying to get me out of the way. And I started saying, hey, you know, can you move so I can get some stuff? I don't know, just be respectful. And like, she's like, I'm gonna hurry. Hurry for what? And then she mocked me again, saying, well, you didn't bring these things out here and all that stuff and that. So everything that I don't do, you want to say a bunch of bullshit about. It's like, guess what? You got legs and feet, bitch. You got arms and hands. You're saying you can't pick that up? That sounds like in your job description, you're supposed to be picking this stuff up anyway, just because you need it. I don't know that you need it until you tell me. I'm not just going to constantly be throwing stuff out there because sometimes it's too much. Because this time there was too many of them. They bought so many of them, so they tend to have an overflow. And that shit gets in the way of the service line, so you can't, I don't break them out. I'm going by what they're telling me, because I'm in like the dungeon part of the damn kitchen. I don't really hear much of anything. If I do hear something, that I'll hear as I go by the door. So I don't know what's going on out there unless I go out there. Oh, well, if I'm sitting there just doing dishes and that, and dishwasher's loud, it's rather loud. You can't really hear much of anything. And when plates just start clinging and shit, it's really loud in there, so it's really hard to hear. So someone has to come in there and say something. So they do. They're like, we need ice. We need bus tubs. But once I said they need bus tubs, and I'm like, you just walk there and say, we need bus tubs. Right there. I'm very against laziness, especially when it comes down to people that know the shit's right in front of them, but they're going to sit there and be like, well, that's your job. No, if you say you need something and it's right in front of you, you should just grab it because you know damn well that we're probably doing other things. And it doesn't matter if we're talking or not, because guess what? You guys do the same damn thing. You guys sit there and don't bust your tables and talk for 20 minutes and talk about really stupid shit. Most it's about men because you don't have a man. So, at 40-something years old, women still talk about men like they're 13. I wish I had a great man, all that stuff. Yeah, you wish a lot of things, don't you? But you don't. Because no one likes you that way because of the way you act. I'm not to say this woman is not a good-looking woman. She is good-looking. But she's crazy, as in she's overly emotional. And that's why she gets what she gets. That's why I like to explain to people, if you're a woman and you got emotional fucking outbursts, and you just think your emotions are everything, think first before you act. Yes, sometimes you're going to act, and sometimes people do. Use your logical sense. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean you can't think logically. That's complete bullshit. Just because men, think more logically than women doesn't mean they don't have emotions. We both have the standard. Don't rely on one or the other. Emotions are good for speaking your mind. Sometimes logical will sit there and just be like, ignore the emotions. Yeah, you should sometimes because it's pointless. Like a whole bunch of people are listening to us. Listen to me arguing with her. And they're going to take her side because they're pitying the fuck out of her ass. So he said, well, she has issues and that. I said, she ain't my boy. She ain't my girlfriend. She's not my wife. I'm not friends with her. She's a co-worker. But knowing that she's saying, you have to do this for me, is saying that she don't want to do herself. But she's working. That's her job. Everybody else does it, but because you have issues, you can't do it? Well, then don't work here anymore. Do something else. That's what they told her, get disability, work at a different job, or do something else.
Yeah. My name's Gohan.
Cool. I'm Yajirobe.
Freeloader. I love that.
Goku are real tight. We go way back.
Oh.
Man, must be pretty rough, huh? Having Piccolo on your back like that. I know the feeling. Bulma won't get off mine. You're going on and on about how you were kidnapped and needed help, or something. Anyway, she wouldn't leave me alone about the whole thing, so that's why I'm out here. But I kind of got lost looking all over the place for you. I was starting to get worried. I was just about ready to peace out and head home, so, good thing you found me, huh?
Oh.
I bet you're having some trouble getting food, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this meat here's mine, so can't just give it to you. Instead, I'll teach you how to hunt.
Oh. So That's what you meant by help.
Well, yeah. Look, little dude, if I just swoop in and take you back, Piccolo's gonna kill me. So anyway, yeah.
But yeah, it's just nerve-wracking.
I'll turn you into a master
Like, it's like I've been trying to deal with this woman. It's the same thing over and over again. And the thing is, she'll come out of nowhere and just blatantly just be ignorant towards me. And I was sitting there like, what is your problem? And now she's telling me that she wants another person back because I'm just like, it's all emotional crap. I'm just sitting there like, dude. I'm like, woman. Yeah, I'll call you a woman because you are a woman. I'll just call you a bitch because you're being a bitch. But she always says, I don't like what you say. Like what I say? Who says for you to like me? I'm always cheerful and happy. I don't understand this shit. I understand, I mean, to a certain extent, she's that screwed up that she doesn't like happiness. And it's always this torment over her now. This complaining and whining because it has to be about her. It was like, yeah, I'm not trying to help you because I don't care. I used to care, but I'm learning now that when you give someone too much help and they don't take it, it's not my responsibility to make you drink water or to make you not drink soda or to make you healthy. I'll give you a guiding point so you can do it. Once you do it and you figure out, man, life's better this way, then you'll understand. It's like telling a fat person, say, you gotta lose weight because it's gonna kill you. You know? Someone would take advantage of it. So what do I need to do? Because they're logical. I've been wanting to lose this weight for a while now. So first thing first, stop drinking soda. Take your sugar intake and probably put it down to almost zero. You know? Because the thing is, like, the torment of someone is when they're younger, and when you get torment when you're younger.
This is how you do it. All right, then. Let's give it a whirl.
And, like, people don't understand that. So, like, when you're emotionally suffering throughout your life, especially when you're younger, you literally have all these fucking issues. Because if you don't have good parents, which I don't know if this person does or not, I'm surely that her parents are good because she's living with them. But how she's living, she's saying all kinds of stuff. She's making up some type of issue, saying that she's living in a fucking. She says she lives in her garage. There's no AC. It's hot as hell in there, and she's just sitting there sweating her ass off. And I'm like, why would your parents accept you back in the house and they're just gonna throw you in the fucking garage? Yeah, I live in the part of the garage. Yeah.
Yajirobe said I should approach deer from behind if I want to catch them. Here goes.
And like, yeah. It does get kind of hot in that, I understand. But I'm not a fucking crackhead. Ooh, flowers. Yeah, that's a new thing they added in.
Sneak up on them from behind so they don't see me coming.
Oh, so I can't fly yet.
Right! I caught them all!
But yeah, it's just crazy though, because it keeps on happening. And like, I try to explain to her that multiple times. Like I just say, no, I was telling her like, hey, so you didn't have a dishwasher for like 2 weeks, and the one dishwasher was actually leaving. That's why I switched. it's just like it's just so fucking ignorant and stupid. Like, and the thing is, I'm always thinking that I'm doing good because I'm not. I don't want this person to be mad at me. Or more or less likely, I want her to sit there and look at me and be like, "Hey, you know, you did a good job today," but she can't. She like refuses to do it. And she does say, she'll say in a sarcastic way, like, you finally did your job, or she'll be like, oh, thank you for carrying my bus stuff. It's like, why are you being so ignorant towards me? Because you're lazy. And like, that's what you're saying. Just fucking, I have to sound like a fucking moron when people do this. You go, yeah, I know that I don't need to identify if I'm lazy or not. I can be lazy. I tell you that up front. Hell yeah, I'll be lazy as hell when I need to. But everyone always likes to get in arguments, you know, to tell them, hey, you have to do all this stuff, and I don't have to do as much as you because blah blah. All I tell people, as long as you do your silverware, I don't care. Like if you do your silverware, I don't mind doing all the dishes and then when I come in. I've done 7, 8 bus tubs worth of dishes. Thing is those bus tubs only carry so much because people don't put them in there right.
See, the thing is,
So they only have maybe like
calm
8
right
plates
now.
in each one, so it's not actually a lot. And like,
If I don't hit, so yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna split.
Okay.
I just might hit some weights here a little bit.
Take it easy, Squirt.
Get my cap on. It gives me special powers, guys. I love people when they wear clothes, they like think that they're stronger, or when they have a style that's more popular. They're like, "Yeah, look at me, I'm strong because I got a style." And I was looking at it like, "You're a fucking idiot." Damn, my leg's still fucking hurt. Okay, I'll be right back. Gotta get some water. Yeah, this shit's crazy though.
I could go home.
Like, this person is just like purely so emotional that she's just wanting to keep on hating me. I'm just like, those guys are. One compliment. Yeah, these don't give you too much. 100%. Well, the recovery items are pretty good. The best one to get is probably the meals. Yeah. But no, man, this stuff's stupid as fuck, though.
What the? No way the Saiyans are here yet, but I'm sensing incredible power. Better go check it out. Goku can't possibly be back already. There's no sign of the Dragon Balls having been used yet. I don't know who or what it is.
Well, it's just like, I'm always trying to be more positive about this. But I just can't stand it. Like, it's driving me fucking crazy. I know my boy's gonna be talking about it. And, like, I can't understand how the fuck people are so...
If I'm going to fight...
Okay, I can't say I don't understand. I do get it. Their brain function is just so dissolved. And they haven't learned how to be an actual good person. Like, they just haven't learned it. Like, them themselves are just sitting there all day long, pitying themselves. I'm like, okay, I've done that. But it's like, once you learn how to deal with it, it's pretty easy. Your parents probably tell you the guidelines you need to deal with. Well, my dad was told me to get a job in that, and I'm working.
I'll make quick work of you.
And I'm like, you know, I can't say I really like my job too much because it's, you know, it is extremely tedious. And knowing I'm dealing with, you know, people that are just massively fucking ignorant sometimes.
Looks like someone wants to. I'll make quick work of you.
It just gets really tedious sometimes. I'll be sitting there like, what the fuck, are you serious?
So that's all, huh?
No, well, it's just like, it's just this pure demanding of someone that has these actual mental issues, and they get away with stuff for so long, and then eventually people start to snap. And that's me. I'm snapping on her. And, like, I don't care anymore for how ignorant this person is. And it was spontaneous because, you know, she was talking about me, and I was thinking everything was okay. But she was talking about me in a sense that she was using Mason to to sit there and say, you're changing and I don't like it, kind of thing. And it was like, what are you talking about? Because he was talking with me, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, why does it matter? Basically saying, like, why does it matter what you say anyway? Because who the fuck are you? You're just some person that, once again, you go against people's authorities that got this psychological fucking break in their head because they're just fucking dumb to begin with. They tend to really get upset over this shit. They freak the fuck out. And then they'll start mocking other people, start saying shit about other people. I'm like, it ain't none of your business what I do. You keep on thinking, you need to do this. Well, you need to do a lot of things. I told you need to do. Go on disability. Work a couple times a day. You're choosing to do this for someone at your age that has all these fucking damn children. How the hell you haven't grown up yet? Like, where the fuck why aren't you trying to get something easier to work with. Oh. And it's like, you're doing it to yourself. No matter how much that I want to sit here and tell you, because, you know, the issue you have is quite, you know, upsetting. Yeah, I don't want anyone to be hurt, you know. But when you use your victim card every 5 fucking seconds, and you're trying so hard to think that life should be a specific way because your life is messed up. I'm like, yeah, your life's fucked up. What do you want me to do about it? Like, you did it to yourself. No one controls anything anyone does besides yourself. And that's one of the things I told her. I said, you choose your own life. You choose what you want to do. It's an act of your own choice. Period. So if you want to sit there and keep on attacking me because you're thinking that you're gonna get someone to beat me up in that because that's what she's trying to do. She's gonna try to get someone to full on harass me, and I'll be like, I'm not gonna put someone else's life in danger because you are the one that's doing this yourself. Because you have pure fucking demons in you, and you need some fucking love. You need to get some Jesus in you.
Looks like someone wants to die. Looks like someone wants to die. Looks like someone wants to die. Looks like someone wants to die.
I was waiting for my energy.
There you are. Let's do this. So that's all.
And it's just so tedious, though. Like it's so dumb. You know, when I told her it's like go on disability now because we talked about before, and everyone's saying the same thing. Is if you got these issues, that's why I don't know if she has these issues or not. If you got these issues, go on disability. If you got like any type of disorder or not, especially if it's a medical one, you can go on disability. They'll give you disability. Ooh, Awaken water. Fuck yeah, I love Awaken water. Like, there's ways of dealing with stuff. You can get fucking medical help. You can get treatments and shit, you know. There's ways of doing things without sitting there being a bitch towards everybody else. The biggest thing is this person's scared of her disorder or her issue. So more or less likely she's probably not going to do it. That's how it normally goes down. People are afraid to call themselves wrong. They They want all this satisfaction because they think everyone just hates them. It's like, why? You ever ask the question why people don't like you? I know why people don't like me sometimes. I'm annoying. Because they're too, like, uptight. Because I'm trying to be more, you know, happy and positive, and they're being, like, semi-positive, negative. Look, how are you not stressing out? Because I'm doing my job, aren't I? Why do I need to stress out for? I mean, the stress of work is just the labor itself.
I'm not gonna visit commies anytime soon. I have things to take care of first.
That's all it is.
I'm ready whenever you are. Let's do this. Don't kid yourself. You could never beat me.
She'll keep on attacking me. She doesn't want me there. Like, she literally just is like, I want the other person back. I don't want you here. Like, it doesn't matter what you want. Because how this all started, I never really worked with her before. I worked with her a little bit, and then, like, she never had any problems, you know, because I gave her attention, and she loved it, but when I stopped giving her attention, she started to, you know, dislike me more, because I wasn't getting her attention. Because I give other people attention. That's pretty much what it's coming down to. So I give other people attention, so she doesn't like it, so she's trying to retaliate by being a fucking little bitch and being a little kid about it. I say bitch because she's older. You deserve to be called a bitch. But she acts like a little kid. So she's trying to get my attention. She wants me to yell at her, basically. Oh, yeah, that's how your relationship is with your fucking boyfriend. You're itching for any type of affection. That affection is pure attention. It doesn't matter what you get. Literally. You know, and that's the psychological problem that you have with yourself. It is. Because you want something so bad that you want to sit there and get it however you can. Instead of just having, like, you're used to just attention because you're, you know, well, first off, you're a woman. You're not a bad-looking woman. So you get affection just because you're attractive-looking. The funny thing is, it don't necessarily work like that all the damn time. Because guys like me, and like the guys that you like, because she likes one of the cooks and that, he ignores the shit out of her. She's just like begging for affection for this dude, saying he's the best guy ever and that. And the funny thing is, she's only saying that because it's a woman. It's this woman follow effect. And I figure out that, you know, that one woman likes this person. She hates that girl. Even though she's a way better woman than fucking she'll ever be. Because she actually works hard and that's what it is. You know, the one that he likes and that, she works 2 jobs, she maintains herself really well in that. And like, she's doing her game, but also she's like 15 years younger or whatever. It just makes it really funny though, because like this person's like, I need 1,800 to get up. Yeah, that's way too many damn battles. But yeah, it's just stupid. It just shows how mentally confused people are, that they don't have any guidance. And they're like, they don't want to do therapy, which I don't think anyone should do. I think you should just read the Bible and then, use the Bible as a reference to guide your life. Jesus was never wrong about how he was going to guide people. People are just stupid and they don't know how to guide themselves.
Looks like someone...
So they end up creating all these things to guide themselves. Why people use money or use sex to guide themselves, because I think that's the most dominant thing. They're like, well, money's just my dude. Anyone that's a millionaire, I know a couple millionaires. Honestly, the money's good because it keeps you surviving better, but eventually it gets dull because you already have it. You want something else. But the thing is, what is that something else you're going for? Sex. Or drugs. Or sometimes people just play video games all day. No harm, no foul. But you're not doing anything with your life. You gotta meet people in your life. That's why I don't do the things I need to do for YouTube and that, like become an editor and edit my videos, or, take fucking steroids to get my muscles super enlarged and that, so I can look better for the TV. Man, I look good enough as it is. I don't even have a damn muscle on me. Look like a fucking freak of nature. Got no balls. I got big ass nuts. I don't need no damn steroids. I ain't playing no games. But it's just so tedious. Okay. The biggest thing is I never have people who really defend me too much. And when people do defend me, I feel respected. That's why I respect my boy, Mason. He defended me. He basically told her off. Basically, it's none of your business. Like, you need to, step off. Like, you keep on pushing this thing, this man is going to get upset. And I don't think women understand. I guess they get it sometimes. I guess some women don't understand, man is strong. It doesn't matter. It's like you keep poking a bear, the bear's eventually going to get upset and fucking swing at your ass. But there's easier ways to deal with these situations, because I'm very logical and I'm going to look at it from a different perspective. Get a me nose. And no one wants to be tormented. Neither do I. So why do you do the things you do? Maybe you should ask that question. She won't talk to me. Because this is what happened before. Because here's what I stated. I was like, Friday night, she was pretty cool with me and that. She's like, I wish you worked like this all the time. And then I'm like, what do you mean? I do the same thing I always do. Well, you don't bust my tables and that. I did exactly what I did all day long. Off and on. I was out there, they put stuff in bus ups, and I was carrying it back. Because that's the deal that we made. But as soon as she saw that I was sitting there resting, because, they can eat all day long. They can just put food on the side and have some eggs or have some hash browns or eat some toast and shit. More or less likely, I normally don't, because I want to get done with my job. I take my job pretty damn seriously. When I see a bunch of shit like that, I don't sleep back there, do what I want to do, come back, and then, no, I want to keep it done. And I get at the end of the day, I do get really fucking lazy sometimes. I'm fucking hungry, I'm tired, I haven't been eating for 5-6 fucking hours. Yeah, I'm gonna be exhausted. And so I get a little bit fucking uptight with stuff. And I just think everyone should take fucking breaks. I don't think anyone should sit there and not get a fucking break and not have food be paid for them. Unless you work for an organization that has a lot of fucking damn money, then I would understand. fluff my nuts out. Ooh. But yeah, it's just really silly stuff. Because I'll be sitting there and I don't want to deal with the bullshit. No one wants to deal with bullshit. I hate bullshit. I really do. I hate dealing with stupid shit. Like, people that sit there and want to be ignorant. Yeah, and they keep on being ignorant. Oh, man.
So...
And like, it bothers me. It just shows how negative people are. I know it's a attention thing. She doesn't get enough attention, so she has to retaliate like a fucking little kid. I tell everybody, like, maybe you should just worry about your health, or worry about your fucking damn self, instead of worry about me, worry about what I'm doing, which is stupid. To most people, all they do is want to establish what they have over someone else. Woo! Don't judge. Oh man. Now I got a little bit of a fucking rash from walking yesterday. Between my legs, I gotta keep between my legs dry. Got the fan kind of blowing. Here. My bad about the fan.
Can we go?
Oh man. I don't know what it is, man. My fucking my forearms are really fucking weak. I gotta eat more food. Gotta see how the rash is doing. Yeah, it's almost gone. Okay. Whee! Okay, let's cook it. These nuts! No, it's just Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, especially Tuesday, I did a really heavy ass workout. It was painful and annoying. And what was it? Thursday I ended up doing a pretty good workout too. And like it was tedious because I couldn't do nothing. I was so fucking weak. I was just so tired. It's like I want to do more stuff in that, but like I haven't eaten not nearly enough food to keep my ass going, I guess.
Looks like someone wants to die. I'll make quick work of you. So that's all, huh?
trained at Kami's place. So, you want to see what I can do?
You don't look too confident. I can tell this won't go well for you.
Can you blame me? I mean, I was killed by a demon clan member once before. You guys freak me out.
Pathetic. Guess I'll just have to beat that fear out of you. Come at me.
Why, you? Here goes!
You and I have fought each other before. What, is that all you can do?
Oh, I didn't reach him.
Way back during the World Tournament.
You want to stay a weakling your whole life?
Well, I have been training since the last time we fought. You're actually pretty strong.
I think you pretty much figured it out. Not bad. You actually held your own.
Thanks, I guess.
Looks like you're doing something right in your training.
Okay, yeah, I think I got this.
If you don't want to die a second time, then you need to train more. Do that, and maybe I'll view you as more than just a waste of space.
Hey, I'll show you! I'm a student of the great Master Roshi, just like Goku. Which means I'm gonna get stronger, just you wait!
Whoa, this power is amazing.
Oh man. Let's go to shenanigans. Training, is that what this says, training? Yeah, it's like really helps out. Like the best one is 100% experience. I don't get that till I get Kai. Ah. Man. But yeah, this person's definitely giving me like ill vibes, like ill intentions and shit. She's just fucking stupid. Damn, we gotta go to work in about 3 hours. That's okay. These legs all stretched out. Oh man, wow. These hamstrings, man, they kill me. But yeah. What it sucks that, you know, that I have to talk to another person about an issue that I try to settle multiple times with this woman. Like, it never gets settled. I don't know how many times I told her, you know, I apologized to her the first time, and I gave her a hug, and now I'm just like, you know, I'm sorry. She's like, well, I'm just going through some stuff. I'm like, I don't care. It doesn't matter what you're going through. You need to stop treating me like any which way. You should just worry about your own damn job. Like, I don't... What's up, Connor? This shit drives me absolutely fucking crazy. The people are just so fucking stupid. Like, if you want to live your life in a shallow-ass way of being a dumb fuck, that's your own damn problem. But, you know, people that have massive psychological negativity with them, they tend to, like, always thrust upon everybody else. And they do that so much. It's fucking annoying. They can go fuck themselves. Yeah, I just downloaded mine yesterday. Yeah, hold on. I'll probably go on Borderlands 3. I gotta start a new game though, because I already beat the game.